So, as we discussed about the types of infrastructure, the two types of infrastructure is there. Now we will discuss about state of infrastructure in India. So, traditionally, the government has been solely responsible for development in the country. Earlier, the government has been for developing the infrastructure however, due to inadequate inadequacy of the government investment in the infrastructure, private sector to join the partnership with the public sector has started, and this will help to infrastructure to develop properly. So a majority of our people in the living in the rural area, despite so much technical progress in the world, rural women still use the biofuels such as a crop reduced dung and the fuels wood to meet their energy requirement. About 90% of the rural households are used by the biofuels for cooking. Rural people having to travel the long distance to fetch the fuel, water, and other basic needs. Per census 2001, only 56% of the rural household had electricity connection. Tap water ability is limited in only 24% rural household, and the remaining household make the use of water from the open sources like well, tanks, ponds, etc. Access to improved the sanitation in the rural area was only 20%. It is widely understood that infrastructure is a foundation of development. However, India invests only 34% of its GDP on infrastructure, which is far below that of the China. So India needs to boost its infrastructure investment. Unless proper attention is paid to the development of infrastructure, it is likely to act as a severe concentrate on the economic development. So it is important that we have to be complete the infrastructure. Here one of the table is given for the description that shows the state of some infrastructure in India in comparison to the few other countries. If we see this investment and their development, so we are very back according to the population also. We are very in our country it is very less, so that is why we have to be do the in the field of infrastructure we have to take the some steps that not only government is responsible for that, be even the people those who are taking these facilities, they have to take the facilities properly. So it will helpful to us to all, that it will help the government to develop the infrastructure. So it is important for us that infrastructure, because development of the infrastructure also helps to us also. If the GDP increases, then what happen, we will get the proper facilities, we will get the new facilities for that. Now the infrastructure they have divided thoroughly in the 2 points, that is I told you energy and the health. This year energy is not your syllabus for the writing exam, so we will not take this step thing. Next we will go to the health. So health we can discuss here. Health is not an absence of a disease, but also the ability to realize one's potential. Means a healthy person, it doesn't matter that he or she will be suffering from any diseases. In the words of WHO, health is a state of complete physical, mental, and social well-being, and not the merely the absence of diseases or infirmity. So the thing is that in the important points of the social health infrastructure, health is not only because absence of diseases, but also the ability to realize the one potential. It is a yardstick of one's well-being. Health is a holistic process related to the overall growth and development of a nation, because healthy person give his 100% to the work, and it will helpful to their economy also and to the social behavior also. So health improve the efficiency and productivity of a person, and able to contribute more and more in both in the social and in the economic development of a country. It is the responsibility of the government to ensure that health facilities are accessible to all the people. It is difficult to define the health status of a nation in terms of a single set of measurement. The health status is usually measured in terms of a life expectancy at birth, mortality rate, maternal mortality rates, and the nutrition level, along with the incidence of the communicable and non-communicable disease. You can see the many cases are coming in front of us that because of malnutrition, many of the child was died before the age of 3 and 4. Such a developing country like India, the people are just using a mobile phones and internet in the very interiorly of the state, but the facilities, the health facilities are not there, and the childs are just died because of the malnutrition. This is very sad. So development of the health infrastructure ensures a country to the healthy manpower for the production of the goods and services. Health infrastructure includes the hospitals, doctors, nurse, and other paramedical professional beds, equipment required in hospitals and the well-developed pharmaceutical industries. Mere presence of health infrastructure is not sufficient to have the healthy people. It should be accessible to all the people. Health infrastructure Health infrastructure is an important indicator to understand the healthcare healthy people. It should be accessible. It should be helpful to provision in that mechanism. So health is, you can say that it is also signify the investment and priority according to the creation of infrastructure in the public and the private sectors.